What's up, all you sixth graders? Welcome back. This is chapter 2, 2.3, example 1. And oh my goodness, what do we do now? This is a lot more that they're adding on to us. So we got 2 1/4 divided by 3/8. Remember, the cool part about dividing fractions is you actually don't have to divide, you just have to flip and multiply. So flip meaning multiply by the reciprocal. The only other thing I need to do is I need to change this into a mixed number. And remember, to do that, I multiply 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 1, which is 9. And so I have 9/4. So let's take a look. So step 1 is to write 2 1/4 as an improper fraction, 9/4. Again, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So 9 goes on the top and keep the 4 on the bottom. Step 2, multiply by the reciprocal of 3/8, which is 8/3. So we're going to multiply instead of divide, and we're going to flip 3/8 and make it 8/3. Multiply the fractions, divide out common factors. So dividing out common factors, remember, is basically reducing a fraction before you multiply to keep the numbers nice and small. So we can see that 9 and 3 have a common factor of 3. So divide out 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 8 and 4 have a common factor of 4. So divide both of these by 4, and you end up with 1 and 2. So that's what's going on here. Then you just have to multiply the small numbers. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 over 1 is 6. This is you can check it with the bar graph, but I think that's a little redundant. So don't worry. I mean, you can pause it and check that out if you want, but I'm not going to take a lot of time to go over it. All right. Pause the video and write down these steps. They're also in my notes. All right, here we go. Another one. 5 1/5 divided by 1/2. So steps are, I need to change this into an improper fraction. And let's watch the
Find
video.
5 1/5 divided by 1/2. Before we actually find an answer, let's make an estimate. We'll estimate by rounding 5 1/5 to 5.
That's my favorite guy.
Then we can rewrite the division by 1/2 as multiplication by the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2 over 1, or simply 2. So we end up with an estimate of 10. Let's see how this compares to the answer we get when we work out the problem.
So you don't have to
Notice
estimate.
that 5 1/5 is a mixed number. The rule for
It's just a
dividing
way
mixed
to kind of
numbers
check your
says we
answer.
should rewrite them as improper fractions first. Let's do that. Take the whole number part 5, multiply it by the denominator 5 to get 25, then add the numerator 1 to get 26. That's our new numerator. We keep the same denominator, 5. And so now we have 26/5 divided by 1/2. We can rewrite that as 26/5 times the reciprocal of 1/2, 2 over 1.
Don't divide, flip and multiply. Ha.
Now we are ready to multiply the numerators and denominators. And when we do, the result of 26 times 2 is 52. And 5 times 1 gives you 5. So we have an answer as an improper fraction, 52/5, but let's simplify this by writing it as a mixed number. Divide the denominator 5 into the numerator 52. It goes 10 times with a remainder of 2, and then keep the denominator 5. So an answer is 10 2/5. Does 10 2/5 seem reasonable? Well, let's see. 10 2/5 compared to our estimate of 10. Well, they're approximately equal. So I'd say yes, it looks reasonable. So the answer to our problem, 5 1/5 divided by 1/2, is 10 2/5. Let's review our steps.
All right, there you have it. You can pause it and kind of take a look at that, but make sure you write your answers as mixed numbers.